My name is Sherwood, and I've lived in Rancho Cucamonga for a couple years now. 2020 was a crazy year. I was looking for trails to go on, and I noticed that there used to be a giant sea up on the hill. So I thought, with the crazy pandemic going on, I figured let's start 2021 off with maybe something bright and something new up on the hill to help raise some spirits. I wanted to restore the sea on the mountain because I thought it'd be great for the community to see something from the past that might inspire some joy and some happier times. I took 3 days off of work to have enough time to get up there and start to clear the brush and move rocks around, and it took 2 full days. On the first day, I had one friend helping me out, and then on the second day, knowing that there was a bunch more work, I called in the help of some younger friends. 3 other ones came out and were able to help me move rocks and brush. So it took a lot of cutting of thick brush and removing of the stumps between the rocks and getting the brush out of the way. We got lucky with no rain. However, there was a high wind advisory with at points gusts up to 50, 60, and then did say at times it could be up to 70 miles per hour. And we felt every bit of it. The biggest challenge, I think, was the elements, along with the steep incline of where we were doing the work. Trying to keep your balance in the wind and on the incline and do the cutting, and then trying to get all the rocks back up the hill into the spot they belong, where they're, gravity loves to take them downhill. With all the heavy rains, a lot of the rocks had been washed down, and partly because of the steepness of the incline, so we had to throw the rocks together back up into the position and then move them all. At one point, we ended up making a chain gang to throw rocks uphill to where they belonged.
Throw with the leg.
Just to get up to the sea was a feat in itself. Half-mile hike from where we parked, and then up a steep incline, and then getting to the base of where the sea is, you still had to use your hands and feet to drag yourself up to where the work would begin. While we were working the entire time, you were on a very steep incline, trying to keep your balance while throwing rocks, catching rocks, while trimming, and the whole time trying to keep your balance with the high winds that were just beating on us, trying to knock us off the mountain. I've left the house a couple times these last few days, and every time I catch myself looking up there and just smiling at how great the sea looks, and knowing that more people than not are probably going to be loving seeing that it's up there again. Our neighbors went out and saw it, and they were all very happy, and you could just see the joy in their face, which was what we were looking for. Once I drove away and looked back, I just couldn't stop smiling at how great it looked. Just big old smile on my face, knowing that we were able to do something like that for the community. Got home, told my wife about it, that you could see it from our backyard, and we went out there and looked at it. She was overjoyed, as were our neighbors who had been living here for over 35 years. They couldn't believe the sea was back on the mountain. They were very excited. It was a lot of hard work, and I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but man, I'm so glad we did it.